So the Timberwolves win the tip. Now here's Conley. Down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Barrett. And he gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here is Edwards. Outside Conley. Over Brunson. Conley gets the bucket.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, here's what the Timberwolves head coach had to say when we spoke to him earlier. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get and let their big men go to work.
Thanks, David. Gobert trying to get open.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Out left to the wing. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. From deep. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game. The free throw drops from McDaniel. And McDaniels drops them both. 16 seconds left here in the first quarter. The three. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so the first quarter is in the books. Minnesota on top, leading by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. Now the Knicks with it. 4-point game. Bucket is good.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Anderson. He's out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Reed in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Edwards can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Passes it to Reed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Ring shot on the way, and the Knicks good for two.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. It's a tie game in New York. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so it's New York with it. Mitchell Robinson out there with Randall. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Jalen Brunson. That's the 5 for New York right now. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Edwards passes to Conley. Edwards with it. Brunson covering. Pass to Towns. And he banks in the layup. Towns has got the first basket of the second half here for Minnesota.
Well-coordinated play there. I mean, Towns rolls off at the right time. So important, the timing of that roll, and shows good finishing ability on the move.
Now here's Randall. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Conley. Back to Towns. That one drops for him.
Well, you got to do better to root Towns out of there. I mean, he's a really polished scorer inside.
Brunson kicks to Robinson. Back to Brunson. The pass to Barrett. Six to shoot. Elbow shot. And he gets the bucket. Barrett's got his second bucket.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
Conley surveying the D. Outside, Towns. Over Randall. That misses off the backboard.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Now the Timberwolves with it, and a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Gobert. Then there's Edwards. And it's Taurean Prince, and it's Conley in at the 1 spot. It's good. Prince has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Timberwolves.
Boy, where is the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Randall no good.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Prince's shot is good.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Towns against Randall. Pass to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Absolutely essential that they come right back and answer with that three of their own, and this gets the crowd energized.
Yeah, and the game as close as this one, every possession is critical. They've got to give as good as they get, and so far, that's been the case.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
But they've also really been down in with their jump shot. I mean, they have not missed much from mid-range today.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, you try to look for weaknesses in Towns' game, but really not much there to speak of, particularly at the foul line, where he's been terrific.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
New York calls timeout. They're behind by 4. There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Let's check in for the Knicks. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to listen to the Knicks coach talk about the game with his team. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
I see him.
Grimes. Edwards defending. Here is Conley. And so Minnesota takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.